Don't worry, William also just went BRB for Hadley Cap a second. He just wanted to get a video real fast.
Oh. Okay.
But it actually saved me because I forgot to add something to a sheet of mine, so...
Yeah. Well, that's right. We're losing Beldroth soon. That's gonna mess with people. Like, Fortune Steel Veterans. The fuck is that name? Is that a dwarven clan? They expect a dwarf. Get a tiefling.
What?
Human! On Real-Time Fan Dubs is doing a new series. Shadow the Hedgehog. Cat, did I ask for you to do this? No, I did not. That doesn't mean start clawing my leg, you little shit. Okay, so where did we leave off last time? We were... It's not good, but my brain is already... I was very sleepy last session.
Fair enough.
I guess we were doing... It was Duran and Sal doing stuff. Skelly got introduced. I believe Skelly and Fortune were about to have an uncomfortable conversation.
Mm-hmm. Duran and Skelly just stare at each other.
Payday with the... I post the
what?
picture. What the fuck are you doing? Clearly a full Nelson. Or fucking, I don't know. Indeed.
To be honest, though, the full Nelson was the first thing that came to mind.
I mean, it's a type of full Nelson.
Yeah, this is it. We're fucking. I don't know.
What happened? I'm back.
In your channel, Tricky put a little drawing in there, and Comical said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I said, "It's clearly it's full Nelson or fucking. I don't know."
It's both.
Guys, Chizu's in the same class as me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to talk about this with her.
Yeah, you
So.
That's why we do this.
You brought this upon yourself, buddy.
Yeah, plus I try to give her a nice little warning, like, hey, if you're uncomfortable with it, just let us know.
No, that was a joke. She's not uncomfortable with it.
Also,
Okay, cool. So I get to post all the shit I want.
I literally drew this with stick figures.
Clearly. I figured what it was when I saw the white, but I wanted to be sure.
The most courtroom safe drawing.
Ricky, that's why it's a full Nelson and nothing else.
Of course.
In full caps and nothing else.
Show me on the doll where the devil touched you.
No, it's the angel, because the show's called Touched by an Angel.
I know, that's
Freaky.
what my one shot is called. Show me on the dollar the devil touched you. It's a play on.
I recall.
Can I like use my weapon, kinetic force, and telekinetic attack in one like swing? Hello,
Hello.
Freaky.
Freaky's here.
Did you hear what I said?
Freaky deaky. Cheeky,
What?
cheeky freaky.
What do you want? Sit and lay the book back down.
Discord keeps changing his mic for some reason, or like,
That's weird.
yeah, he was just talking.
This is why I had to mute myself a lot. Cause you.
Okay, microphone, do you want to work now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah.
Can you hear my dog?
Yeah.
So what did you ask?
Can I like use my weapon, telekinetic force, and kinetic force all in one swing?
You'd have to spend side points for that, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait, telekinetic attack doesn't have to. I don't have to spend side points for telekinetic attack, right?
No, but what you would be doing is, you'd be making this all with one telekinetic attack. You'd have to spend side points to basically add die to it, so technically you cannot, but you can create the same effect as if you had, because it adds a damage die each time.
But would that still do the like you go prone thing with the kinetic force?
Which, wait, kinetic force is from the telekinetic feat.
No, that's from the subclass.
With a subclass having that. Then again, I've not looked at it in this time, so let me go look at it with the wording. Psionics. Or is it the Warlock Augments?
Great old one warlock telekinetic.
Cheat. Stop.
Those are the pillars of...
I haven't played a full caster in so long. I should play a
I've
full
never
caster.
seen you play a full caster.
I have not either.
Druid.
I
Bartholomew.
need to play a fucking full caster.
Oh yeah, he played a full caster for like 5 sessions and a one shot.
And cast like 2
Oh wait,
spells.
I play the medic. Never mind.
The medic.
Do you?
I've not seen the medic do much.
Fair.
Where the fuck is it? I can't find the thing.
The medic's only spell slots are heal bitch stuff, and I think 1 or 2 first level offensive spells.
Ghost, let me click the feature. There we go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab jelly. Be right back.
What do you want?
Oh, okay, so yeah, kinetic force is a different action, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different thing. That's your force push. That's your put your hand out and knock the droids into the wall and they die attack.
I don't know why that's so hilarious that you defined it in that way.
I specifically built the Warlock subclass that uses my psionics to let every Star Wars fanboy live out all of their, Force wielder dreams. I made this for Star Wars fans to fuck with, but left it vague enough for people who want it for other things to still be able to flavor it accordingly.
And I'm sure a great many people will thank you.
I'm pretty proud of the psionic subclasses I've made. Makes them actually feel different and not like just, oh, you get spellcasting. But it's
What?
psionics, it's not spellcasting. It's spellcasting, it's just from psionics. But but why bother having psionics at all if it's just more spellcasting? Just take your spellcasting. Right.
Yeah, because we're too lazy to build new things, but we want to make new things.
I think there's like the psionic fighter variant. That's the only one they really did right. So it actually does say like, here's your cool new psionic abilities you get. They are unique. They are not just spellcasting. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
Which one did they like do the it's just spellcasting thing?
In older editions it worked that way. A lot of the feats and things you get just give you shit like Mage Hand. And there was the actual, I think the Mystic class had that sort of issue where it's just like you recreate the spell Psionics. And they've only touched on Psionics in 5e, but every time they have, I keep seeing you use your Psionics to cast this spell. And it's like, no, Wizards of the Coast, that's not how that fucking works, you little shit.
That's why, like, 4 elements, it's kind of underwhelming.
The second half of Sun Soul Monk is fucking sad because it just puts burns. And 4 Elements runs into a similar issue. Like, they could have done so much more with the water stances and all of that. They could have made it where you go from like a super defense tanky thing.
What I think it should have been is like something like, if you go fire, you get area of effect. Earth, you get like defensive options. Water, you get like
zoning, move people around. Shit, yeah.
I was thinking more like deflection and like basically going rogue. Then again, you already have that.
Is the defensive one. I would recommend making water.
No, I like more being more slippery. Like
that's
advantage
that's
on
more air.
Maybe. Yeah.
So the problem is that's like Avatar themes. D&D themes are fire would be your blast the fuck out of everything. Earth would be your defensive, become tank. Water would be like your zoning and manipulation, which is knock people prone, knock them back, pull them in, grapple them, things like that. And air would be your ultimate field superiority. I move here, run up this wall, fly 60 feet, and then diving drop kick from 70 feet up. Move that I'm gonna get to the other side of this field before seconds. Watch.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Air is mobility, basically. Is what it would
be.
Yeah. So I would recommend for like air stance, you get shit like you can walk up walls. You have this much jump distance. Yes, it may exceed your movement. You've got you can like move across the surfaces of liquids. Things like that. You can run up walls, move across surfaces of liquids as long as you maintain movement each turn. You will not fall. You do not take fall damage. Your speed increases by this amount. It'd be things like that. That's what you get from air stance if you want to fix it. And water is pull these people in, push these people away, do like a little AoE that knocks all these people prone. You know, things like that. And possibly even have like a reverberated strike where it's like it gives you your deflect missile ability on melee attacks as well when you're in water stance. So you can deflect missile on melee attacks and knock them back as well with their own force as bludgeoning damage, because you intake the force from their attack just immediately as the water rip them back.
I was thinking more like, why are you hitting yourself?
It's kind of Earth would be very defensive. It would give you things like damage, soak, temp HP, cannot be knocked prone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, make it Royal Guard, basically, from Devil May Cry.
And probably give it like the Armor Artificer. Well, no, give it damage, so don't do the Armor Artificer thing, because that's an overcomplicated way to explain that. Instead, it's just like it'd be like your Wisdom or your Constitution modifier time, or maybe it'd be you. I don't.
To be fair,
It'd probably
Armor
be-
Artificer was basically damage soak.
It would have to be level specific, I guess. So it'd be like once you reach this level, you can reduce any incoming damage by this amount, and so on and so forth. Damage threshold, kind of. No, I don't know on that. We'd have to work on our stance. Fires, of course. You know, blast,
Massive.
flame, AoEs.
Big damage.
Grapples that do fire damage each turn.
Like maybe when you punch someone, there's like a burst of fire.
In place of flurry of blows, you get the ability to do your punch, and then you do one more like hit that actually blasts them
What is
and does
it?
like
What
a
is
cone, which would kind of end up being burning hands, but make it a bit of its own thing in that way.
You and me are just talking shop. Paydays is having like a
Existential crisis with the dog, yes.
One of the 4 elements is basically just Avatar.
That's
Because, like,
the idea.
and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So it's Legend of Korra.
The
By
thing
the
is,
way-
Legend of
Yeah, 'cause-
Korra wasn't terrible. It just wasn't as good as Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, it was alright. It just kind of rough start. Then
was-
it kind of leaned into the whole it's hard. It's hard. It had a rough start. It wasn't that great, and it stayed mediocre throughout. And then the ending just kind of got a little okay.
It
all in all,
survived.
it's an alright show. It's just
What?
massively overshadowed by Avatar: The Last
Yeah.
Airbender.
Be
can't
right back.
I can't be mad at it because it successfully, drunkenly staggered through its entire existence without ruining Avatar: The Last Airbender at all. It was
Takes place
able to,
very far from the future.
well, correction. It did do one terrible thing. It decided Aang was a deadbeat dad. Which I can kind of believe because when we met him as a kid, he was prone to being very flighty and he never really showed himself being super responsible, so maybe he got himself into his work.
Yeah, he was so terrified by this thought of responsibility that he froze himself in an iceberg.
Yeah, I mean, when you tell a 12-year-old they have to be the divine savior of the world, after they spent their entire life being raised as a monk and told to detach themselves from the world as much as possible, yeah, that'll fucking do it. That'll destroy a child's psyche and damage them for the rest of their life.
In the end, there were like giant energy versions of Korra that shoots laser beams out the chest. What happened to that?
Yeah.
What did that happen?
So, it's the original... The reason the Avatar is called the Avatar is because they have, like, this ancient spirit. There's the two spirits of Yin and Yang that lived in the spiritual plane. One of them was sealed away, the other one exists within the Avatar. And the Avatar's job is to act as the bridge between the spirit world and the material world. Because it has this ancient spirit of positive energy living within it. And that is the duty that the Avatar is charged with. And that's the idea. That's how the whole thing works. And that was not asked for Korra. That was something that was planned. It just didn't get executed very well. That was like one of the biggest gripes with Avatar. It's like all this spirit bending shit just popped up at the last moment, was given to him by a giant time turtle out of nowhere.
So that he didn't have to kill you.
Yeah, it was something like, there was some sort of... I'll have to watch the commentary again. They talked about it like they wanted to do more with this beforehand, but they didn't get a chance to, because they hint at it a few times. About like the nature of bending and how they are just manipulation of the spiritual energy in people's tendencies and things like that. And that's why most earthbenders have similar behavioral traits. Waterbenders have similar behavioral traits because it has something to do with their spiritual alignment, and that affects the reincarnation cycle and where they go. It all ties into each other. It's a big fucking cycle as you get with Eastern mythology. But yeah, they didn't get to explain it very well. And that's like the major shortcoming of Avatar: The Last Airbender, is that the spirit bending stuff just kind of popped in, and it really didn't help that the only thing it was used for is for Aang to escape the darker side of his responsibility as the Avatar.
Yeah.
And it is kind of funny because I saw there was a YouTuber I really like who makes a lot of shorts, and he brought up a very good point of about like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's hey Aang, why aren't you're going to have to kill Ozai, right? No, I don't want to. Monk Gyatso taught me that like all life is precious, and that to murder another person is the worst possible thing that could ever happen. Is like the worst thing you can do. Really? Hey Aang, you remember when we went to the Air Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was traumatizing, extremely so. Do you remember when you saw Monk Gyatso?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember how he was surrounded by the bodies of like 30 fire soldiers?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think that happened?
Yeah. Funny thing is, I think
Oh,
that's
no.
one of the reasons why he went to the Avatar state. 'Cause
William, you didn't watch?
It
You
actually
didn't watch Avatar. How did you know that?
it actually does not make sense that Aang would have been that, hashtag triggered by Gyatso's death, because he already knew it had been 100 years. He already knew Monk Gyatso was old. So I'm sure he would have already anticipated, rationalized his death at that point. But I think it was seeing that A, he's dead, now it's there in front of him, and B, that's a bunch of corpses of people he probably killed all around him. That's probably what triggered it.
Did he know that it was 100 years at that point?
Yes, he had been informed
Okay.
of that already. He had known
Okay.
that since like the second episode.
Okay, yeah.
If not,
You know,
the
for
first.
12-year-old, he's not very smart.
But
Like,
he's,
12-year-olds are generally kind of idiots, but
well, he's sheltered and 12.
yeah,
He's 12 and sheltered.
that's fair.
Monk,
I am back.
raised by monks.
Oh, yeah.
Raised
Speaking
by
of
nomadic
12-year-olds.
air monks in the middle of nowhere.
Freaky. I fucked up Morgan so that no one can tell. Well, I fucked up Morgan's mind, but I also fucked up how no one can tell how old Morgan is. Because he has been on the planet for 16 years. However, he has done two things. First, in order to be able to...
I identify as a 76-year-old. Thank you.
He has done two things. First of all, in order to be able to study for 48 hours a day instead of 24, he has slowed time for himself, or sped it up, however you perceive it, however you want to see it. So for him, time goes twice as slow. And second thing he did was he found out how to revert himself to a certain point in time, and he has
The
done
clone
that
spell.
every single day. So he can sort of. So
So
doesn't have to
he's
sleep.
got permanent Groundhog's Day effect.
Yeah,
That's what
but
I'm
just on his
saying.
body.
Big issue with that. Two big issues with that. One, I heavily fucking doubt he's reached that level of magic. Two, how do you explain how he does not just have double down time all the time forever now, which is incredibly viciously overpowered and no DM would ever allow it?
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
By the way,
Like,
uh,
time manipulation is like 10th level plus. It's like 9th level plus magic.
here you go, Extra. This basically explains your double time immediately.
So can Esther Phobos,
Oh.
if he found the way, can he manipulate the strings of fate?
The wish spell can do that.
Phobos?
If
The
you
wish
got-
spell.
If you got the Loom of the Fates, you might be able to.
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It does say that with each character, you roll a D100, and on a certain amount, the character can use the Loom of the Fates.
Eleutheria gets the loom. Eleutheria, what are you gonna do? Oh, just one thing. Everything
Guys,
seems
I'm-
the same.
Guys, I'm the
Nick-
strings man.
Nikolaios is back to life.
He is, yeah. And he never made that deal. As a matter of fact, he never joined the military. He's a complete screw-up and failure within his family as far as military might goes.
Hmm.
He's just hanging out. He's a politician.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
That's what she would do. She would put Nikolaios in politics instead of war. Take the temptation of power from him.
Can the loom like rewind time?
I think it can alter the strands of fate, which
Oh,
has
I
the same
guess so,
effect
yeah.
as time being.
Oh my god. It's like Brainiac's fucking ship. He could do any
It-
well,
The way
Injustice too.
Not entirely. Basically, it's. I assume this is Freaky's what Freaky has put together from what he's heard so far. It works like altering the butterfly effect. So you know the butterfly effect. You do one thing a long time ago, and it has the domino effect that leads up to the events now. So
Yeah.
basically, you just find your situation. You trace it back to what caused that situation. And what caused that one? What caused that one? What caused that one? You just go all the way back until you find that one event that you need to change. And then you change that event, and everything within that butterfly effect is now changed accordingly. So, in the event of the altering Nikolaios' fate, that would lead to Eleutheria would never have been Medusa. Nikolaios would probably never have joined up with Eleutheria. Hexia would probably never have dropped off the face of the earth for a bit.
All I'm saying is it's when we get the loom of fate, the fate looms, it's gonna be like the the endings of Injustice too, right?
No.
Like it differs between like who gets Brainiac's ship.
I do like the assumption that you're going to get the Loom.
I don't think we
Oh,
are,
right.
but I was
Nah,
thinking.
come on. That's my goal, William.
again,
I'm the strings man.
Eleutheria is too bullheaded. She wouldn't think big enough to figure out, like, wait, I could just alter the terms of the original Oath of Peace to prevent a lot of this shit from going down, like everything actually better. She wouldn't think of that. She would just think, oh, I'll just fix the Nikolaios situation. That'll make everything easier, and then we can fix everything better.
Yeah. I mean, William, there's mechanics for it, right? Yeah, it means like they're accounting for the players got it, right? Yeah.
I'm sure there's mechanics for stopping the players from getting to use it if they got it.
I mean, like I said, it is a very... It's a very low chance that a player could actually use it.
Oh, if I brought Snake Witch in, that'd be fun. Oh my god.
If we were gods, perhaps.
Well, I was thinking Snake
What-
Witch, because Snake Witch has the hag magic thing. And can use hag items. The Grey Staff and the Hag's Eye. The Touchstone.
What is it, like a 1 to 10 and a D100?
It's low. There are certain characters, or certain backgrounds, like certain epic quests, that can use, that just says they can use the Loom. But but the loom is used to craft an item required for their epic path. That because it's a loom, they use it. You can use it as a loom. You don't have to fuck with Thane.
With the loom.
Maybe
You don't have-
weaker tools.
Just because you can alter the fabric of reality doesn't mean you have to.
Oh god, if Courtesy got that thing. Just
Do
because
you
I
fucking
can't use
dare.
it doesn't mean I don't know someone who can.
Is it only the fate in that world? But I think we should start, by the way, guys.
Sure.
Give me a second.
Need power.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Payday, for like a book and pen, it's 25 GP for like a book. It just says book. I assume that's correct because parchment and paper are both expensive. So I guess a book of it would be expensive. Ink is 10 gold, and I don't remember how much an ink pen is. A quill is super cheap though, but I don't really know what the difference between them is. Any pen, well, in mechanics, I know the difference between them in reality. You can find it all on D&D Beyond. I'm not sure if anyone can hear me. Did my mic cut out again? Hello, 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 hello. Yes.
I was muted, my bad. Yeah, no.
Damn
I
it!
knew
We
the-
got... I was
I knew
hoping
the-
everyone would stay silent to make Freaky think he was crazy.
No, because I'm trying to actually get a. Wait.
Yeah, you can always look it up on D&D Beyond, and it will have the
Yeah.
price listed.
Yeah, I have those.
For now. I'm
Alright.
sure they'll fuck it up for us somehow.
One thing I do like about 1D&D is that it's gonna let us use like 3D maps, which might be cool.
I feel like that should have just been a set of optional rules they released.
Yeah, but we get to we can just like fuck around with 3D maps and just keep playing 5e.
I don't know.
Very cool.
I usually have three-dimensional like image of the map in my head when I get the time anyway.
So cool though.
Unfortunately, not a lot of us don't have that kind of mind power.
It's actually a trainable skill.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was flexing my mental prowess, talking about how
Exactly.
I can see
You're
three-dimensional images of almost any map in any D&D game.
You're too mentally strong, I guess.
Powerful my brain. Let me go find the brain, Bojax. Oh yes, here I am. I found it. There I am.
That would be horrifying.
It would be. Imagine the amount of thought, though. Then again, there's also this one.
It's not even the brain. It's just a massive tumor on the back of the skull.
That's just a fucking maze.
No, Astro, look more close. Well, look less closely, actually. Take a step back.
No, I see it. I just refuse to accept it as anything but like one of those fucking mazes in a children's book.
Don't worry, I get this one sometimes, too.
Good lord.
That one I think suits you best.
I see what you're saying about the maze in the children's book. What is this supposed to be?
This is Brain Jack. This is Brain Mojack. That's all brain. My infinite mental power.
I think Freaky, you are best represented by that third one.
What, where it's trying to kill me?
Yes.
No, it's the third one isn't him. The third one is his stomach.
Oh fuck.
I've mostly fixed that.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I like to call this uncomfortable.
Wait, what do you mean you fixed that? You mostly fixed that.
He's gotten treatment for it.
Well, you see, I'm
He's
pumping
being
myself.
how?
I'm pumping myself full of omeprazole and Soprafate.
Sure.
Omeprazole is a proton pump inhibitor,
Sure.
and Sucrafate is a liner coating.
Okay, I know that one. Yeah.
My mom has one of those on her truck.
Yeah. Anyway.
What?
Oh, you've never heard of a truck lining?
And Freaky, how much
I know.
it cost?
No, I know.
More than
Yes.
I was willing to spend, but being so crippled that I can't work was completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
So, you know. That's how that went.
Yeah. I'm eating, by the way.
We know.
Alcohol.
Alright,
restart.
motherfucker. Alright, motherfuckers. Who the fuck is this fucking skeleton that's entered my fucking vision? Where the fuck are we? What the fuck is going on? Nigel taught me how to curse.
Just like
Fucking right up, dude.
if a skeleton could blink, Skelly
was
would
not
be
canon.
blinking very rapidly.
That was not canon. Oh, I do have a text document somewhere for when Fortune fucking snaps at someone.
Oh
I-
boy.
Something that is kind of funny is I once read a comic of Hidan from the Akatsuki, and he's holding a trophy and yelling at Kakazu, and the trophy says number 1 most swears in a single sentence, and he's yelling, "Fuck you! I told you it was real."
I know the comic of which you speak. I know the exact one of which you speak. Oh, that takes me back. That takes me so far fucking back. Holy shit. Oh, I'm in high school again. I found the image by the...
When do you want to be there?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When do you want to be in high school?
I remember this artist. I used to love their shit.
Yeah, me too. I remember it too.
Kick him out.
A word for the most time. Fuck is used in a single sentence.
I fucking told you it fucking existed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You didn't fucking believe me.
Hidan was fucking great. I miss him. They should not have gotten rid of him. They did worse than kill him off. They buried him somewhere where he can't even be brought back through bullshit. And then they did it anyway.
That's because technically he's still alive. Hell, if they went back to the Shikamaru residence, what was his last name? Nara residence.
The Nara
You could technically
Forest.
dig him up and he'd still be alive.
Yeah, he was in Nara Forest.
Yeah.
He was chopped into pieces and buried.
Yeah, because when Shikamaru did it, he had said, "This forest belongs to my family, so no one's gonna come look for you here, because no one's gonna come digging in our family area."
I like the thought of like they're going through modernization and
That's what I
like
was just
some
thinking.
and like 150 years, some guy in the future is gonna be like, oh shit, hey, there's a body here, and then and then Hidan is like, I'm free, motherfucker, and just executes everybody.
It's future shock.
Well, here's the other thing. Who's to say at that point they don't actually have something to combat his quote-unquote immortality?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they have fucking ninja tools so that actual kids that don't know ninja skills can use ninja techniques.
Based on what we know of Hedon and his capabilities, you just burn him. He says, usually he says, like, not that I can't be killed, or anytime anyone challenges it, he'll say that outright, like in the immediate place, but anytime someone challenges on him, he'll say, well, not in any way that any normal person could, or something like that. He usually points out it is possible, but it's something ridiculously difficult, which is probably you have to vaporize him.
Yeah, atomization.
Not atomization, you just have to at least burn him. Because apparently he does have...
Because he was slammed with a massive amount of fire by Asuma.
Yeah. It wasn't enough to, like, scorch him completely, though. It didn't burn... You have to, like, burn him, like, actually cremate him. Ashes. You gotta disintegrate spell. Which is some insanely high-level shit. It would take someone, like... It'd probably take, like, Pain, or that one Kage who has, like, the disintegration boxes to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe, or the... It'd take one of the Kage, basically, because the lava spitting lady, she could probably also do it. It's hard, it's very difficult, and he's also hard to pin down, because he's very...
Your audio is going out again.
He did say that he is the slowest of the... he did say that he was the slowest of the Akatsuki.
It's because he has to do that fucking ritual every time he wants to do shit. I'm assuming when Freaky's mic starts working, we'll probably start.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half in.
Yeah,
And
please.
Oh shit!
Oh, there
alright.
it is. Is it working? Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yep.
So,
Things are working.
my microphone is just cutting in and out randomly, and I don't fucking know why.
Maybe you need a new microphone.
Maybe. I think it's a software issue, though, but I don't know.
Like you, maybe you have bad drivers.
I think so.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Maybe I can fix this here now. Okay, continue.
Alright, so, who remembers what was going on last night?
I'm gonna need you guys to do this.
There with Salem and Duran went to the fucker, the what's his face? Leader.
Leader.
Salem beat up kids. Duran watched creepily.
I did not do that.
Duran also beat up kids a bit.
If you will,
Did we beat up kids? When
if
did that
you
happen?
remember the planning and shopping, if you scroll up, me and Freaky were discussing the testing the younglings, as you'll see by the diagram.
Yep.
So yeah, Salem and Duran were beating up kids. Mostly Salem, but Duran did a bit.
They beat me up.
He sparred with children.
He
Testing
sparred with
the-
everyone there, basically.
Yeah.
testing
Because
the-
it was mostly he was interested because he does like a fencer's sort of thing. It's very, you know, like the French fences, the rapier and wasp's thin waist brigadier type fighting, which is very different to theirs. So it was very important training. It was adaptation to an unfamiliar fighting style.
And then Salem and Leader held a sword, pointed a sword at a wall for 12 hours, was it?
Yeah, and we also talked.
Okay. And then they came back, and Orin was frantically preparing to go back to Pice. and help with the fire, but then they realized they actually have better things to do. And then they realized, and then so then they went to fucking there are a bunch of, after a shit ton of deliberation and planning, they decided to go to the IAG, to one of the IAG headquarters, where they met Skelly, and now we're going to the Skipping Stones.
My God, Astro was remotely awake through.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, weird robot man, I don't know who you are, but thank you for telling me this.
Alright. So, we'll see if that fixed it.
Go ahead, Freaky.
We'll see if that fixed it. I uninstalled the device completely and reinstalled it.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh. Cool.
Okay, can we get the map?
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, give me a second. Boop.
How is my audio quality? That's a good question.
Boop.
No.
How is my
Pretty
audio
good.
quality?
You sound fine.
I meant on the stream.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
There we go. Better. Hopefully not too loud. We'll find out.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
There we go. Better. Hopefully not too loud. We'll find out.
Ah, okay.
the way this guy lunged in the opening fight scene. He just he threw his face first, and then he started to extend his arm.
Yeah, that's how you get yourself killed.
Yeah, it's like it's an invitation for someone to stab your face before, or you go and stab them.
It's a bit flashy, but they are using actual proper... They were, and then the guy got really close and started just whacking him with the haft. I was about to say they're doing proper spear fighting techniques, sort of. But more flashy, but then they stopped.
The sword fight has a lot more spin attacks.
And then the guy snaps his spear.
Why did
Yep.
he snap the spear? Why did
I
you
don't
get
know.
rid of
He
lane?
lost his only advantage.
The thing is, there might be a smart idea to do that, because when it's long spear versus long spear, you do run into this issue of you are either too close or too far. So he could have used that to his advantage if he had baited the guy into a strike, deflected it with the spear, got in too close, now used his shorter spear to one hand, because now he can do that because it's not crazy long anymore, and use his other hand to grab the other guy's spear and stab the fuck out of him. 'Cause that is a proper way to do that. but he didn't do that. He gave himself an advantage and refused to fucking use it.
I can't find it. The character, if you didn't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, Maki there had a long spear and she broke hers in half. But for the purpose of throwing the other end at the opponent, so when she went to dodge, she could come in for a closer thing and stole her sword. So she couldn't fight her.
And the realistic concept of that is, yeah, you could actually, and that's something actual knights and things would do, if they got in a fight with someone, is they would literally bait them into like a block with the larger weapons they're using, use that as an opening to get in really close, grapple with the person, pull their knife off of their belt, and stab them with their own knife. Because all of them carried knives for that exact purpose of, you know, grappling with the other guy and stabbing him, because that is how most medieval, like, armored combatant fights ended.
Life.
With the other person dead.
Well, yes, but it usually evolves into a grappling match followed by knifing. If it's like plate mail guy versus plate mail guy.
Yeah, because there's no other way for them to actually fight each other, because they can't get through the fucking plate mail.
Yeah, it's whoever can wrestle the other to the ground and pull a knife and stab him in the eye first wins.
You need to hit him with a hammer. Hit him with a rock.
That was also an option, but the problem is you might get yourself fucking killed trying to get the startup swing. Because, yes, those weapons were really good at getting through armor, but they did require an actual, like, swing.
Swing, yeah.
Which is the hardest thing to land and the most, like, exposing.
Dangerous to do, yeah.
Hit me!
Okay, guys. We're now almost 2 hours in. That's my fault, but still.
Alright, so, everybody. Yeah. Sorry. So, at the end of last session, you guys had, ended up back in, you guys had gone back to Foveros to speak with Lady Alice, because she told you, hey, I expect that we'll be sending the envoy as soon as possible once the information comes out as to, you know, shit has gone down. And yeah, basically that is what happened. The Triton said, hey, you guys can come over here because, like, this is a problem that we need to speak about immediately. And you were told that, and you did unfortunately have to go without Orion, as he did. He did have to stay he did decide to stay in his home country, because shit's going south.
He didn't decide that, he was ordered.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But still, like, yeah, he did go south, and yeah, he did stay in his home country, and you guys were introduced to this weird skeleton that spoke in your minds.
Well then.
And you were told that it's been in IAG custody for a few months at this point, and it seems to know about Fortune, at least enough to be like, hey, I know who you serve. I know your patron.
What do you speak of? I have like 4 different things pulling at me at this point.
And then,
Here's
eventually, you
The
guys...
Spader.
Dragal, Despader, Cyric, and oh my god, my brain smoldered.
And eventually you guys made it to Mercatus.
Okay, we actually made it there, fuck.
We are in the ocean.
Okay.
you are in a large room with without a. Interestingly enough, filled with air. It is a large room that it looks almost organic on the inside. It is perfectly dry, however. It is perfectly. It's not made of any construction materials that you have ever seen, Fortune. It looks almost like it's made of coral or barnacle or
They're doing like
maybe carved out of stone. Yeah.
They do like the Great House Televane thing, but with coral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Great House Televane is.
The Great House Televane is from Elder Scrolls Morrowind and technically the other Elder Scrolls games, but most famed for their actions in Morrowind. They grow all of their buildings with specially augmented fungal spores, so they live in giant mushrooms.
Saw the Skyrim thing.
Yeah, you see one of them in the DLC.
Yes, the DLC, which made me swear off Skyrim forever.
Even though I love the Dragonborn DLC. More fun.
I thought it was acceptable, but then I got to that final boss fight and I spent 6 hours trying to figure out how to get him off the fucking dragon.
The roughest part is, you would think Dawnguard would be Freaky's favorite because it has everything Freaky loves. It's too fucking long. It drags on. It either needs another plot point of intrigue to make it warrant that length, or it needs to be shorter.
But yeah, you guys also noticed something. Beldroth isn't there.
Was he there in the teleportation when we were teleporting?
Yes.
Did he say anything?
Let's see.
Did you just up and ditch us? Is Sylvia returning?
No. We are getting payday.
Miss Payday herself appears. Oh my god, Payday's next character is like a Joaquin worshipper dressed in a fuck ton of gold and richery that just literally does a bunch of money-themed stuff. It's literally Miss Payday.
Joaquin Phoenix?
No, Joaquin, the D&D god.
Of wealth.
But the protector of travelers on the road. But yeah, you guys notice that Beldroth isn't there. Weirdly
There
enough.
must have been an error. There must have been an error. We should go back. Or wait. Yeah, is there like staff around this circle?
There are some of the other IAG members, like the crew that you were sent with, who are, you know, the negotiators and stuff like that. And you do see that there's a rather decent number of Tritons in the room with you. Yes.
We have negotiators with us.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm the negotiator.
Yeah, just gonna tell them like. I
Feet
think there's
fuckers.
just like, is there a limit to how many people can teleport at once?
Is there?
One of the others will pipe up and say, "It depends on what kind of teleport you're doing. With a teleportation circle, it's just how many and how much you can get in the circle within a minute."
Fuck, teleportation circle's great. Oh wait, in a round. No, it's a cast in time when it lasts around, so 6 seconds. Never mind.
Oh, around, yes. Within 6 seconds, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
Gate that does that.
Good? Teleportation circles a minute casting time.
Yeah.
And why is... Oh, the duration is around. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, you thought it was an action cast? Oh, hell no. That's teleport.
So if teleportation circle went, wrong, does
We'd
it-
all be dead.
Well, that is not entirely true. We could be in the ethereal plane. We could... It could really dump you at a random circle in another plane, in another time.
The guy will nod and just say,
reality.
the guy will nod and just say, yes, we'd all be dead.
Hey, Oren, how about that sending?
I still have a sending. I'm not gonna call my god. No, I don't think.
Call Beldroth.
Oh,
If you-
yes, I can do that.
If you are willing to wait some time, I could do it. I
You
know
have
that-
sending?
I do, and I know that divine casters like yourself require a long time to pray for your spells. He said so
it's
very
alright,
smugly.
Well, sad to say, I do have a good amount of uses for myself. Using one use can't hurt. So sending to Beldroth. Need to put a lot of stuff into 25
We should
bullets.
really have sending stones for each other.
I mean, a bit
everyone just has like 15 sets of sending stones.
a bit expensive, one for each. For every
Oh wait,
person.
no. It's not the linked one like in the other game. I thought, yeah. And Freakies. So you can't just it's not a phone that you can link to other sending stones.
No, you'd have to
No.
get something like that special ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very expensive to make something that useful.
It'd be like a rare item to get something like, well, for it to link to any sending stone in the world, that'd be like a
No.
legendary item. For it to be like, oh, these sending stones are all linked together and can all communicate with each other, that'd probably just be like a higher tier uncommon. It'd just be a more expensive uncommon. Oh god, the fly experiment. I mean,
Like the one in Into the Dark, Freaky.
yeah, I know. Fun fact, Payday. Elden Ring style grafting is actually a canon thing in D&D. So there are people that just have bits of other beings and people just attach
That was
themselves.
That was my joke. Because I just heard the whole teleport thing. I just thought, sounds like the Fly movie.
This is something that happens. You're not wrong. That's how Snake Witch's race happened. That's how the Simic hybrids happened. That's
Then
how-
again, the Simic hybrids didn't choose to; it was forced on them
yeah. Well,
because they were experimented on, not experimenting on themselves.
neither did Harka's race. Harka's race is literally a homebrew variant of Simic hybrid. They're called Serpentine. They're created by a Thayan wizard named Tazi-Ra, who went to Rauren to do his fell experiments by kidnapping people of the population.
Are you saying Ra was in Rauren?
Rauren.
Ra was in Rauren. Tazi-Ra was in Rauren.
Oh yeah, because his name is Tazi-Ra. Haha, yeah. Tazi-Ra's a Thayan name, but yes.
I wonder. I'm a fucking idiot. I was just about to make a Lady Gaga joke of like,
Ra.
I think she made a song about him. Ra ra ooh, ra ra.
I hate old people.
That was a good one. I love that.
I hate old people.
Goes to
And
the
most of them
system
probably
songs.
hate you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love
I
that.
I don't apologize for that joke, by the way.
No,
That was a great joke.
That's
Fuck everybody else. I loved it.
to me it was mid tier, but it was not bad. It was a good joke.
Guys, Beldroth is gone.
I know. We're dulling the pain of
Please.
comedy.
Please.
Alright, so yeah, I'm guessing you send a sending spell to Beldroth?
Go ahead.
Or
Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, go ahead, Orin.
Yep. I'm gonna
You're putting
sending.
words, Orin.
pick your words carefully.
You're taking a really long time to do this. We're 2 hours in, man.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
He's the
jeez,
one who's been
comical.
holding us
Come
up.
on,
Yeah,
comical.
we barely did anything, man. Come on. We're just waiting.
God, I'm such a dick.
Fine, just sending to Beldroth. Fine, just do it.
Sorry, comical.
Here, I'll cast this and give you alchemist supplies proficiency so that you can make some aids that'll help you go fuck yourself.
Anyways,
Why you
but
want
yeah.
to make AIDS? I don't want to get AIDS when I fuck myself.
You're welcome.
I think he might mean marital aids, but it's this group, so it's entirely possible he means the disease.
Marital AIDS.
Yeah.
Dildos, yes.
Viagra.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the joke. That was the joke.
Do you not understand jokes? Ghost.
Anyways,
It smells
so what is the sending spell that you are sending to Beldroth?
Where the fuck are you, bitch?
middle of the ocean. I'll catch up. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Why? What? So we just want to ask where he is and tell him to come to us.
Yeah, where he is, where did he go? Just, you know.
Does this communicate to his mind? So he has talked you back through his mind, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, did you
Okay.
do this purposefully, or
Yep.
like, was it an accident?
Ghost. Ask.
What?
You're doing this in character, bitch. Ask.
No, it's comical who's doing it.
Oh, comical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask, bitch.
Hey, Beldroth, where are you? Where are you? And can you come to us in? Where are we are now?
Mercedes.
You're Mercatus, yeah.
Mercedes.
Mercatus, yeah.
You hear him
What?
cursing a bit? Like, because he's thinking, so you're automatically getting what he's thinking while he's also trying to speak with you in his head. Shit. Not going to be able to make.
Well,
Oh!
yeah, oh,
So you didn't get the note. Shit. Unfortunately, an emergency came up, and I need to leave.
It cut off at and.
Yeah.
Because
If I were-
I forgot how that works. He's like in the middle of thinking something. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, you got your answer, but at the same time, you just get to hear what the answer was about. That's all.
Sending. Good old sending.
Man.
And to
Beldroth?
hear,
Beldroth?
funny enough, he's still speaking, but he doesn't know you don't hear him.
So,
Hello?
is he in another plane?
Well, I mean, you would definitely know how it works, comical, because like you're the one casting the spell, so you would know he hit the 25 word limit.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Guess he didn't, because he doesn't know about the limit. Shit. Okay.
Also, said something about you didn't get the note.
Beldroth
Nope.
checks his pocket. It's still there.
Fortune, did you get a note? Did anybody get a note at all from Beldroth?
I was in another part of the world.
I did not get any notes.
No, none of you would have. He thought he left it with like someone to give to you guys, but they never did apparently.
It's just been stuck on Fortune's horn this entire time. She hasn't noticed.
Alright, so apparently he
Darren took it!
Darn.
Oh,
Darren took it.
Darren, why?
Darn.
Darren took it.
Apparently he had something important to do and left us a note that apparently none of us have. And so he's leaving the party for a bit.
I have a working
Which
theory.
Please.
Uh-huh.
Don't
Darren-
I want to
Does-
hear.
Darren was
does it
supposed
involve
to be
Darren.
Fortune,
Darren
is
Fortune
good.
walks up to Salem, puts her hands on both of what could be considered his cheeks, pulls him down. Salem, if you say that name again, or imply his
How?
existence again, I am going to melt you down and make you into a bunch of doorknobs.
Is she trying to pinch his cheeks?
No, she's
Or-
just resting her hands on his
She's
face.
like tenderly holding his face while she threatens his life.
Or
Ah.
you hear a voice. Fortune is scary in your head.
Well,
Why are you... You haven't been speaking for a
I'm
while.
guessing
What
the letter was in
No.
our residence in Lolave. And he was in charge. He was,
Salem, I said do not even imply his existence.
You will hear in your head, Salem, quiet. You will. She is not.
Another
Wait, actually,
simp
can
for
I?
Fortune.
Can I see? Can I see if you're if Fortune's bluffing?
Sure, give me a moment.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Love how we do this to each other.
Guys, I'm telling you, you're just denying the truth.
Skelly believes it. Salem does not.
Skelly is like, look, sends Salem. Careful.
Oh wait,
She
I
is
forgot.
not-
Oh wait, I forgot something. Both of you
Oh.
believe it.
No!
I forgot. I
Salem,
guidance
you
at
hear. Don't. Salem, you hear quiet. She does. Shoot. I fear she may actually do it.
will.
So do I.
Yeah. Okay. Here. I've now done. Let's see. Does this go separately? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. I made a macro for guidance.
No.
So that I don't forget anymore. Because I could do it at will, no components. Fortune just thinks, I could do some guidance right about now.
It does still take an action, but
Yeah. It's useful for conversational things.
yeah.
It's useful for not in combat, and like, not initiative.
Yeah.
But Oren, can you call Lady Alice if she got the note?
By the way, official ruling, I didn't remember to do it, so Salem, you do not believe Skelly does. That guidance was not real.
Yeah.
What do you mean Skelly does? He rolled now one.
Yeah, I'm saying he believes her.
Oh, okay.
Fortune would never
Oh, sorry.
murder you and make you into doorknobs. Come on.
He would. I mean, it wouldn't be technically murder because my crystal, and I would still be alive.
Who says the crystal wasn't going into the doorknobs?
Goddamn.
Oh my god, you just turn into the fucking door from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
But I mean, is it a full letter or more of a? I don't know the context of this letter. But by him not being here, it's probably a note of absence. So maybe call Alice? Warren?
What did he say exactly, Arn?
A bit of curses and something about us not getting the notes, and also apparently he's got for an emergency thing, and apparently it cut off before I get to hear anything else.
Alright, so this
Yeah.
was a planned leaving?
I believe so.
He fucked us.
Do you want me to try calling him again?
Which, by the way, at this point, Veldroth has realized you haven't been listening to him speak and then remembered. Right amount of words. Because you have not
Too
answered
many
him when
words.
he said, You do that. They're not there.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped
Um,
listening.
No. He's gone.
Shit.
Well,
So,
Hmm?
did, we usually get a replacement when this happens. And I just, like, Salem goes to, like, one of the negotiators. Say, would you like to join the Heartbreakers for a while?
Heartbreakers.
Sam, we do not have authority to do that. Also, this is an IEG team. They need to be official members.
I mean, Oren, who does have the authority?
Yeah,
Oh,
Alice just threw a skeleton, a sentient skeleton, at us that she
Yeah.
apparently had in storage.
Yes, that also concerns me. She spoke of it like it was just something laying around that they didn't really want to have mustying up the furniture anymore.
Salem
I trust
just,
her,
like,
yeah,
Salem
hey.
goes to a random IAG member in the building, which is hopefully Payday's character, and says,
No, bitch, you're gonna get the
Payday,
formal
fun
introduction.
fact, I liked Beldroth a lot. It was just you miss so many fucking sessions and have been so
I know.
quiet with him that it's
I
hard
know.
to play off him at all because he never says he
I
does
know.
anything.
It's not that I didn't think you guys didn't like him because of him. I just thought you guys like, I don't know.
He just never.
I'm just
did
glad to know
anything.
you guys like me.
Hey, Mr. Skeleton, can you show off what you can do? I'm sure
Salem's
if you-
still off, by the way.
Sounds still
Why?
It sounds off.
He's like-
still off.
No, I mean, like, he's, like, approaching an IAG member.
Oh,
I mean,
Why? Why are you? Why?
he's just gonna ask questions. That's fine. Oh wait, he's just going to ask questions. Let him be for now. Fortune said in pure ignorance.
Okay. Let's hope he doesn't get a random new member. We don't want to traumatize them.
Oh, I think it's too late. I think we traumatize everyone we talk to.
Hey, Mr. Skeleton, what can you do? I'm sure the other say is good judgment. So,
It's too
do you have a bow, like, on your person that we can see? Astro?
Yes.
Listro.
Sorry.
What
Do you have a very obvious bow that is lying around on your person?
Yes. There's a
You're right.
bow strapped to his back.
Durant conjures
Okay.
a gun.
Do this.
God damn.
And then shoots Skelly.
He can't conjure a gun.
Done done.
Well, that's just rude.
I'm sure there's a practice area here somewhere. Can you show us how good your shot is?
You nod.
Looks at the party, see who seems to have the highest AC. Starts shooting at them.
Me. I'm off. You balling.
I actually
That
maybe.
makes,
You know
that
what?
makes it Fortune in the immediate area.
Looks around. Looks at Fortune. You hear in your mind, You were the most heavily armored. If there is no target area, may I demonstrate on you?
What?
Don't do it on live.
No one else hears that.
Please.
Goddamn.
No.
I would have had, if I had my way, this guy would have 6 in his charisma.
I mean, you could lower like stats for a roleplay purposes.
Can I?
I mean, I think so.
I don't.
So you
That's
guys
up to the
got out of
DM.
this- So you guys just like got out of that teleportation circle thing, and you're just like kind of wandering around, wondering where the fuck Beldroth went.
We're in the waiting room trying to figure out where the fuck he went. Yeah.
Either he actually does have 6 charisma, or I just play him to have no subtlety and like, yeah, like.
Yeah. There's like a. No.
Very well.
Let's see. The 1 second, please.
You guys are dwelling on the past, man. Be more like Salem. He's already
He's already over it.
so he's like,
Aaron
So-
and Fortune
Who's
are
he?
the only members of the original party that remain.
No,
well,
it's
we
just Fortune.
changed characters once.
Yeah, Aaron is Aaron's Comical's 3rd character. Remember?
Yeah, but he's been here long. Well, fair enough. Well, original party. So Fortune's the only remaining member of the original party.
Hi,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
hi,
it's
honey
good.
from the pot.
Yeah. Why did I feel so alone suddenly?
My original party member cannot come back. She's now part of the cult.
So you guys will be at this point in the conversation. You will be approached by a group of Tritons. They are rather. They do seem to be rather guarded in many aspects. Most of them have straight faces, completely blank faces, or they are just. Oh, what's up? Oh, thank you.
I'm guessing Salem went back because there's a Triton group approaching this party.
And. Oh, okay. You guys are the. They will nod to you and they will demand to see everyone's IAG badge, basically. And upon being shown, they will nod to you, escort you out of the building.
Badge?
I think so. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps, probably, right? Yeah, I don't know, man.
They'd have probably wanted to see what you can do, so you might be you're level 10, so you're fairly competent. You'd probably be about a gold or so.
Alright, cool.
Someone lower than me.
And with you would be escorted out of the building. You would see that this place is both more and less outwardly hostile than the dwarves were. Interestingly enough,
It's probably more like Pustinia. It's just very distant.
yeah. You do see that there are people who are very distant, but you do see that there is a great number of people who hand on the weapon.
So, passively aggressively hostile.
Yes.
Okay.
We're in Valaki.
Ugh, don't ever rent that place again.
Shut the fuck up, Freaky.
I want to curse a Strand to Electric Boogaloo.
D&D horror story. Someone tried to be the cousin of Strahd.
You know what? If someone's gonna do it, it's probably gonna be Skelly.
Anyways.
Because he is the most blunt motherfucker who has ever walked the earth, and he will say, if someone has like a big nose, he will say, "You have a big nose."
Oh, he's gonna get Velocabitched.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna get Velocabitched.
No, not emotional constructs.
But you guys will be led out. You will see that it seems like this play. You would think that a group of people who don't get tourists very often, don't get like all that sort of thing very often. People who can breathe underwater perfectly fine wouldn't really have the infrastructure to host people, but no, they have various like tunnel systems, and you can see that it looks like bubbles. As you can actually see, as some people are actually able to like walk through the bubble and like head out into the ocean. You are able to see that there are people who are. You are able to see that many Tritons are swimming out and about throughout the area around you. There's the base of the tunnel you are in. It's just a tunnel base with the bubble like as acting as an archway, kind of. Is more of that strange coral-esque material. It's kind of blue, kind of like a deep navy blue. But you are able to see that many of the buildings are also made out of the same material. The city looks almost alive in its construction. It looks almost like someone put a dollhouse on. Not a dollhouse. Someone built housing out of like a coral reef or something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, you will be able to. You are being led through the city. Again, not many words from the Tritons escorting you. As you are being led, and eventually you will make it to a building, or like the entrance to a building that you'd be able to tell, and you are escorted inside, and it is a rather cozy looking building, rather somewhat utilitarian, but still very nice looking. You are led through the building, and eventually you make it to a hallway, where the head Triton leading you all will say, "Diplomats of the International Adventurers Guild, these will be your quarters within the city. Each room holds 2. The key is on the door for whoever. There are 2 keys on hanging from each door for whoever takes them. Your itinerary will be in the rooms. If you wish to go anywhere through the city, you must be escorted by at least 2 per one of you. I understand that this whole business with Pice has expedited this process. And I simply wish to inform you to not take advantage of such a situation. We can breathe in the depths of the ocean. We can survive the crushing depths. I very much doubt any of you can say the same.
Think for a moment about.
Thank you.
Salem staring blankly at him.
I mean, you'd
Skelly
still be
doing
crushed.
the exact same thing.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
breathe, but you'd still take damage from the fucking crushing pressure.
Yep.
Shit, how deep are we?
Don't Tritons not have a pressure protection thing?
Nope, they do.
Oh, neat.
Where did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They are. It is after a certain depth, every 10 minutes you have to make a con save or take a level of exhaustion.
Damn.
We are thankful for this opportunity. We will not mess with it. All your people. Thank you. He says a bit nervously after all that.
He will nod to you and he will say, "The talks will start tomorrow. You have the rest of the day to yourselves."
Do you only have 2 rooms to share with like the negotiators and all?
No, he's saying each room holds 2.
So
So there's about 5 negotiators. So there would be a somewhat sizable group.
So they don't have like a proper mechanical protection from the depths. They have like a vague implication of it. Yeah, because you're adapted to even the greatest depths. You have resistance to cold damage. It's the same thing as like you are protected from undead's worst effects in Inert to Undeath, where it implies.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing as that Goliath skit where it says, yeah, you can survive altitudes above this level.
Which version is that? Because I looked at both of them. I looked at Monsters of the Multiverse, and I looked at Monsters of the Multiverse and at the original Mordenkainen's Tome.
What, Goliath?
No, for Tritons.
Let's see.
It said that on neither of them. It said, like, you're adapted to even the greatest depths of the ocean on the original Mordenkainen's Tome one, but not the Monsters of the Multiverse one, because I guess fuck lore.
Yeah, Emissary of the Sea, no, not that one. Yeah, Guardians of the Depths, adapted to the even most extreme ocean depths.
Yeah, I'm saying that's like such a fucking non-committal. This is me complaining about Wizards of the Coast, because that's on par with where is it? Oh, he doesn't have it yet. That's like on par with Inert to Undeath, which is you are protected from the worst effects of undead. Your HP maximum cannot be lower than this, and you have necrotic damage resistance. Okay, what about the other stuff? What about that other shit you just said? Yes.
That is not the worst effects of an undead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what about the aging from ghosts, or possession, or mummy rot, or hello, Wizards of the Coast? Why? Why is this subclass so bad? Why does the wizard subclass have a regain HP on kill effect? Wizards shouldn't be getting hit at all. Wizards of the Coast.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys will be left in the hallway, and the way out will be guarded. There will be a pair of Tritons at the door. There's a hallway, and on each side are doors entering to the rooms. And at the end of the hallway, like to enter the hallway, there is another door, and there is a pair of Tritons at that door. The exit to the hallway, exit of the hallway, rather.
Oh, by the way, the reason the pressure thing threw me off is because in most D&D lore, water pressure is not a problem. Neither is the complete lack of pressure in the vacuum of space. That's why that threw me off. Because I'm like, wait, what? Since when in D&D?
They are fish. They're allowed to have that.
I know, I'm saying that it threw me off, because it was a weird inconsistency.
Well, I'm going to go to town.
Uh-huh.
And, yes.
My hands still
Kiss.
smell like delicious chickeny fajitas from dinner earlier today.
What did you do to yourself? Do you rub it on yourself? Why do you smell like that?
No, it just soaks into your skin. It hangs for a bit, even if you wash.
How?ย้อนทำอะไรกันนะสม
It's
ทำอะไร
the
กันนะ
it's the seasonings they use.
But yeah, so you guys are told that you have a full day to yourselves, basically.
Is there a
but
casino?
I mean, honestly, there might be,
Nice.
So, okay.
but you
You
are
don't know where I'm
told that each of you would require 2 escorts. For every person that's out, there would be 2 escorts.
It
Yeah.
occurs to me this place is going to serve a lot of fish. I don't like fish.
That's a lot of fish.
Fortune doesn't like fish in general. Alive
one
or
big pile.
dead and on her plate.
That's one big pile of shit.
Fish.
It's literally Fortune's just like scaly things.
But what about eels?
She's an anti-scale.
Also disliked, but less so.
Yep.
Because they're long.
But they don't have scales.
Yeah, but they're disliked, but less so because they're also long boys. Long boys. That's the word I was trying to use.
Oh, I see.
My throat is giving out.
So that's what.
Anyways,
God damn.
so yeah.
Sea noodle.
Is Fortune still a virgin?
You know what? Let me roll a dice, because
Why?
Okay.
I've actually.
Why?
It depends. 1 or 2 has met Nigel, 3 or 4 has not, because I've been kind of flip-flopping on that, because I was trying to push this Fortune towards negative timeline, but that didn't work out. So let's see.
Didn't we already establish
So, yeah.
that Nigel has
No
that
Nigel.
Nigel is not a virgin?
No
Yeah.
Nigel, so yes, this Fortune has never done.
She's never
Alright.
done it.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna roll for dick size.
You don't have a dick.
a 5.
His detachable extension, William.
It's
Keeps
very
it
small.
in his bag.
His immovable rod, William.
No. It's his
Oh,
very
damn.
movable rod.
Damn, 5. Unfortunate.
His
How
flimsy rod.
unfortunate.
Oh,
Anyways,
I was reading my book and it says here that you have a tiny penis.
anyways, so you guys, actually no, there'd be about 15 people. There'd be 10 negotiators and just to be safe, 10 guards with them, like 10 people guarding the negotiators. There would be so yeah, there's 15 other members of the IAG there with you. So there is about a group. So your group size is about 20.
Jesus.
Okay, we got many people. Let's all be nice now, okay? We do not want to make the fish people angry with us, the Tritons angry with us.
Well, a good way to start would probably be to not call them fish people.
Alright,
What are they called?
Tritons.
The
Tritons.
skellies.
I'm not a freaky fish guy.
I'm a freaky fish man,
So wait,
and I have
What?
emotions too.
what's the
I
roll
don't know where
for?
that came from.
Oh, is it for what I think it is?
What, the D20 or the D4?
The D20.
Yeah, it is.
Dixon.
Salem wanted. I think that's like the 5th time Salem's rolled a dick.
That's crazy.
It got smaller.
No, that was Skelly.
They share the same detachable extension.
Hey, Freaky, that just means don't worry, it just shrunk. You know, it
It's
got
cold
cold.
in the.
It's
It's
cold.
cold
got
at the
cold.
bottom of the
It
ocean.
got
Cold.
cold.
Do women know about shrinkage?
Yes, it got cold.
Anyways,
Okay. Sorry, actual. Alright, Skip. Alright. You... What is your name? Trying to talk to Skelly.
In your head, I was called Skelly, but you may call me what you wish.
Alright, Skelly. What do you mean you're not my patron? I have like 4 different people pulling at me right now.
Oh fuck, I forgot his name.
Which one? Spooky Mantis Daddy, Infernal
Spooky Mantis
Murder
Daddy.
Betrayal Murder Daddy, or Fire Daddy?
Spooky Mantis Daddy.
Which Sugar Daddy? Spooky Mantis Daddy. So that'd be Jergal, the Lord of the End of Everything, the pitiless one.
I know of Jergal.
You know, that was the answer I was expecting, and that's one of the better answers. Okay. What is your affiliation?
It's a good question. I know the... Hold on a second.
That is an answer you should have had prepared if you were going to do this
Yeah.
at all.
I wasn't gonna do this initially, actually.
Man.
Why did you do it then?
Because it was, like, William had an idea to work me into the game. Ah.
Wow, throwing.
Fair
enough.
Oh.
Fair enough.
My creator and lord is an advent of Jergal, is an agent of Jergal as well.
What was that item, like, where we got the sphere? There was, like, 2 items. One was the orb with the card. The other one was something else. It was a book or something.
It was an urn filled with some sort of liquid.
Oh, concerning. Oh, is he the one that wanted the weird
Is he?
No.
Fortune, do a perception check for me very quickly.
Okay. 12? Wait! One
Wow.
moment. 16!
16.
What are you wearing, Skelly?
I am
Nothing.
wearing basic hunter's clothes and basically whatever my master gave me. Like, my clothes are from him, and
Do you have a hood?
yes.
Is that up?
No.
Okay. Fortune, you would be able to see a symbol on the side of the, like, engraved onto the side of the skull.
Oh, it's on, like, the temple. Like, Detroit Become Human style.
And it is a hand emerging from fire. And you would remember that symbol as the one of those undead. You would also probably have heard that symbol is also very closely affiliated with the Forbidden Lands.
Oh, you're associated with the one who wanted the creepy urn.
He will nod.
We never did investigate him. No.
He is a good lord.
Does he know Monsieur Pratt?
Has he? Does Skelly know
That
about Mr. Pratt?
Skelly would probably not know about Mr. Pratt now.
Who is that?
No, most likely not. Somebody who works in that area. But I thought maybe encountered him.
Perhaps my master may, but I do not.
Perfect. Not a problem. Not important. What we're doing, everyone, we're going places.
Shelm's gone.
to everyone else, Fortune's just talking to herself.
I mean, she's talking
No.
at the skeleton that's not talking back, but yeah.
Shelm's gone.
I mean, yeah, he probably would have had to. He's probably not gone yet, as he would need to be like, hey, I would like to go to this place. Please, I need an escort.
And sadly, it's not that weird, as we've had one whole Kalishtar in the party for years of in-game time now. As well as Duran for the last, couple of weeks.
Well,
What's not weird?
Telepathy.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So we've had Auron in the party for years.
Orin's been in the party. Duran's in the party.
Fortune has psionics herself.
Anyways. So yeah, you guys watched as, you guys would have seen as, Salem goes over to the Tritons and is wants to leave. They will nod at him and they will, it's gonna take a few minutes to get a guard. So, you wish to do anything at the...
he stands in silence.
Okay.
I mean, I'm at the rest of the group. Does the rest of the group want to do anything?
Okay.
Oh, I'm just hanging out with other AG members for a bit because I get to know other people apart from the party now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is fair.
So maybe planning some help into this whole operation.
Two
Oh.
semi-normals left the group.
I know what Fortune's gonna do.
You're a bunch of weirdos.
We are a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah. Like the
I'm
last
going-
two people that are somewhat normal have left.
They're gone.
Well, Beldrop was relatively normal, not even somewhat normal.
He
Mostly
was,
normal.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
Beldroth
and Orion were the last two semi-normal people.
Technically.
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry.
Colin got more normal as years go on.
Yeah, and he's gone.
We were talking about at a
Yeah.
glance, though. So now Auron is carrying the entire party's normalcy reserves on his back.
We've got a fucking
Well,
skeleton,
shit.
a warforged, a suit of armor, and a dude.
and a white-haired dude, and that's about it.
And one dude.
The whitest white boy.
The whitest boy. And an albino.
I am pale as hell.
He's an albino. But,
Don't make
those
him
are
into an
couch stars,
albino.
baby.
more or less.
We lack melanin, and we are making up for it by having friends. Whether we like it or not.
What? We lack melanin and we make it up for by having friends?
Yeah, you get a bunch of friends with dark skin, and you have them just sort of stand over you in the sun.
No! Stop saying that! Stop saying that!
And you have them stand over you in the sun so you don't burn.
Freaky threatening. Freaky talking about 9/11 and the political crisis in the world is one thing, but racism is another.
That's not racist.
Twitter.
What?
I thought you were going to.
Well,
What?
I
Because
thought you were going.
no, it
I
was,
thought you were good. That's why I was.
it was
Well-
literally going to be you make friends with darker skin so that they can protect you from the sun's rays, but okay.
you're supposed to listen to
I-
your parents, and you have to listen to your
All
mother.
right. Okay.
What?
Just-
No. What he needs to do is he needs to make friends with 5 big black dudes
Yeah.
and go into a room that's all white with an all white couch, and then they just have them dressed in all white and stand behind them as he sits on the couch, also dressed in all white.
Of course. I mean, so the image I had in my head was literally, it's like 6 dude bro jocks One of them is just pure albino white as fuck, and the others are just various shades of browns. And they're all walking through a doorway. And it's like broad daylight, middle of noon outside. As they cross the threshold, the arms go up, and they're all like the Pillar Man music theme is playing, and they're all just full on like JoJo posing, creating like arm barriers over the pale guy. We got you, bro. We'll support you. Thank you. I owe you my life.
Anyway.
I love being surrounded by. Okay.
Our melanin is shared between the group. Bros before the sun's rays.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways. So, what are you guys doing? Aaron is just talking to.
Fortune is going to try and make up with her brother.
I think did anyone else hear that?
No? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear what?
I think it was you, Freaky.
What happened?
The wind, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was the fan. Fortune will try to make up with her brother. So, Fortune's gonna go and she find pork and potatoes in this place.
No.
She can certainly try.
She can certainly try, and she will.
So yeah, you will be told. You will be escorted. Or rather, like the escort will also take you into account. As there is a group of about of like the 15 people, about probably 8 of them want to head out and like examine the city, see how things are going.
By the end of today, Celeb's gonna go home and say to Fortune, "I lost all of my money in gambling."
Slow head turn.
Why the fuck were you gambling? Anyways,
Salam, go back. Just go back to moon trip. Just go to moon trip. Just go.
You love it. If you like it so much, why are you here?
Why are you not there?
The communist finally has free reign over his money.
Anyways, yeah. So, everyone. So Fortune, it wants to head out. Salam wants to head out. Aaron is staying in. What is Skelly doing?
Gelia is probably also staying in.
All right. Yeah. Payday.
Yes.
As one of the guards, what would you like to do? Would you like to stay in?
Yeah.
He was among
Staying
us
in.
all.
Hey, did you
Because,
make a freaky fish guy?
You'll see. You'll see. Should already know, but you'll see.
BRB, I'm going to furiously shit in my toilet.
I mean, I'd hope you'd go in the toilet. Yeah.
Somebody quote him, write that down in his channel, and then tag the new person.
No, please. No. No.
Keep saying shit, Ghost.
No, we talk every day, don't do that.
I look forward to seeing how your behavior changes with this new person in the voice chat.
I love it.
With us.
Love it. But
Anyway.
right.
Anyway. So yeah.
Them being the nervous person already is already still inside. If anything, ironically, would be looking for a new group to join because traveling solo is scary, and already plenty of near life death experiences at this point. So, if anything, just kind of keeping an eye out for people who might look like they need somebody around, but otherwise just doing their duties for the day.
Yeah. So, you guys, yeah, that's fair. And so, Fortune, you wish to head out to get beef and
Pork.
stuff like that.
Specifically
Pork.
and,
Yeah, pork, yeah.
It's pork and potatoes.
And do they have pigfish? I don't know if that's a thing.
It's pigfish. So, you need...
No, there is no cops underwater.
Needs pork, potato, carrots, and that's beach. No, that's beach. Needs lamb. That's not it. Oh, carry on, guys, carry on. I need to find the recipe now.
Yeah, sure. But yeah,
to buy various things that would be exotic down here.
Yeah. And probably much more expensive with with what's and not even like just because you're in the Triton City, but because of what's happening in Vice. Probably going to be a lot more expensive now.
Yeah. It's a Seavatog recipe. Not Seavatog, a Seagog recipe.
But yeah, so you would let me roll a few things. Oof. Can you just write down a list of what all you're trying to buy? And then we'll go to Salam. Salam. Ghost? Oh no, god damn it, Ghost is BRB right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's gone.
Alright, let's cut over to Aaron then.
Okay.
Aaron, you are speaking to many of your fellow IAG members. And yeah, they are rather they do seem rather interested in speaking with you. Partially because a lot of them have heard about like your exploits. A lot of them probably have heard of have been debriefed on who you are, because you know this is a group of negotiators and you're a random group that was added to them in this very important task at the literal last minute. So explanations are probably due as to why.
Yeah. Sorry about barging into your group like that. Done as a cleric, I have done a few shares of divinations, and we are currently just trying to make sure this this big ship, I guess you can call it, of cult members from what we are suspecting is attacking the kingdom of that we are in right now.
No, they would know who you are, and they'd have known like a bit of why you're here. They just wouldn't know. They probably wouldn't know like exactly that, but they would have probably heard about the garrison and what you guys are.
Okay. So yeah, we're just here to tag along. Hopefully it doesn't bother you with anything. I guess we are also kind of negotiating a bit. So yeah. How are you? Have anything interesting happened in your life?
This person who is who looks human will kind of nod and say, well, I mean, we are, members of the same organization. Adventurers always have rather interesting lives.
Yeah, but they can be very differently now. Like, when did you guys ever expect to go to a plane of pure dread, or like, I don't know, into an underground cavern, and it's also a castle? It's weird lately. This is a very weird few months and years. Very eventful, weirdly. But how's yours? Just negotiate this. I'm sure you've met some fun people.
Yes, I was part of the group that got. I was part of the group that got Zemolja to assist us with the cult. Interestingly enough, not nearly as hard as you might think. The Tabaxi were quite. It was quite easy to get what the Tabaxi and the Goliath wished for.
Oh, that's very good. Also, I may have forgot, but what did you do in Zemolja again?
What?
What do we do in Zemolja again?
You guys haven't been to Zemolja yet.
We got a
Okay,
quest
okay.
for there, but we haven't been there yet.
You got a little gnome girl home.
Oh, that's a place. Oh, okay. I forgot that happened
Yeah, she was high as fuck.
in the middle of Dread Plane and all that.
She was high on desert cactus.
Yeah.
I seem to not be able to not make inadvertent Avatar references,
Yeah, you keep doing that.
even though I
Even
swear
though
that
you
I've
haven't
never
seen
seen the show.
You need to
I'm
watch
starting
it,
to-
William.
That's what we're doing next movie night.
Mhm.
I think you inadvertently watched it in your dreams and you didn't know.
It got beamed. It like soaked into your skull through cultural osmosis.
Yeah, that's basically most of what I know about it is just from cultural osmosis. Anyways, so yeah, the
Yes.
Into Zemolja.
They tell you that they were part of the group that got Zemolja to assist the IAG in this war. Goliaths are a notoriously hardy people, so even if they were just as like laborers or anything, it would be a massive help. Plus, Goliaths, interestingly enough, have a very rich history of mysticism, like spellcasting and things like that. So they have a very healthy mix of clerics and druids as part of their military might.
Ah, interesting. Didn't I almost expected them to be like very hard workers, blacksmith and all that, but what was the magic too?
Yes, mostly warriors, fighters, frontliners and things like that. But it's not all that difficult to find a caster among them. It's simply
Yeah, that's-
significantly less.
Let's see. With
I guess.
Goliaths, you get a lot of like clerics, sorcerers, and druids probably.
Yeah.
Paladins.
Paladins, yeah. Clerics, paladins. Oh, always together.
They're very prone to faith, and occasionally
Probably,
magical bloodlines
yeah,
and
more
stuff
than
like that.
yeah, more than a few druids as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys, you'd have probably also seen one of the people is a small, like very young looking woman who seems terrified out of her mind and is seems to be trying to find someone to room with, but seems to be furiously trying not to interrupt anyone's conversation.
Is it Fortune? Are you describing Fortune? Is Fortune here? Has
It's
Fortune
every introvert
forgotten?
ever.
Has Fortune just forgotten everyone? Wandered back?
Hey, are you alright, miss? You seem a bit panicked.
As Payday, would you describe your character?
Oh, it's Payday!
Yeah.
Oh, it's you! I know you.
Yeah.
Wait a second,
Yeah,
you look
so-
familiar.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna use this character.
I know, I was playing dumb.
I know, Freaky. Thank you for at least indulging.
You're welcome.
To everyone else, yeah, bitch. Awen's back from the one shot.
Nice.
Only
Yeah.
slightly different. That one was more social. This one, not as much.
Oh
Well,
god.
she
Okay.
is, but it's in the more
Fortune has a social
oh,
awkwardness
oh.
buddy.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, you're talking. You are talking to me, right? Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Calm down, miss.
Yeah. I'm calm. I'm calm.
Okay.
He's not
Okay,
calm.
good.
I'm calm.
Nice. Have a seat. Please have a seat.
Sure.
Okay.
Kind of curious
Modern.
as to why this random person just walked up to her talking, but hey, she got nothing better to do. And
I didn't
also looking
walk
for a
up to
party,
you and
but
talk
you
to
know.
He didn't walk up to you. He saw you just walking around panicking.
Walking around, right? But do
You've been
remember,
staring at me
you
for
notice
the last 20
she's
minutes.
fairly young, so it's one of those. Oh, this older guy is stopping me. I was like, oh, hi. So,
Are you alright? A bit? Buddy.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Very
just
sweaty.
kind of looking for a party right now. You know, to join in I don't like traveling alone anymore after a couple incidences. So I'm trying to look for a party to join, you know, to even out the number, to make it easier on myself.
Astro jumping jacks.
Fuck. Fuck you.
Okay.
I heard you wake up.
Well, we did well, but funnily enough, we are missing one member in my party.
You are? I mean, you are?
Yes, I am.
Like,
He went on to do
enthusiastic.
something. Okay, he went on to do something else, an emergency thing. So we could use the extra help.
Wait,
The
really?
emergency being that he was viciously torn apart by the hordes of women he left behind.
Don't worry, he went back to wood, mommy. Kirby piece of wood. He is an elf after
Yes.
all.
Can you describe your character? I don't know what they look like.
Piece of
sorry, yeah.
wood.
Piece of driftwood. So once again, I love making my women short because it's easier for me to just kind of imagine them. So this short ass woman, this short ass girl, 5'2", so you have to look down to talk to her.
Oh yeah,
But-
really.
She is
But,
1 inch shorter than Fortune. Holy shit.
She's,
I am 6'3". I am a full foot and 1 inch higher.
Payday usually makes her characters this height because she is this height, so it makes it easier to imagine. But yeah, you see she's not even wearing much armor, and she just has a few weapons strapped to her. And a backpack, which kind of looks like it has a bunch of clunky things in there, but you wouldn't really be able to see anything sticking out in particular, other than maybe a handle from a jug or something. But she has short blonde hair, and if it wasn't for a slightly developing body, she could almost pass as a boy. Almost.
Okay.
She's young. You know, puberty's a bitch.
Yeah, but here's a
Oh
good
god,
bitch. Yes.
she's gonna be voice cracking in the middle of fights and we're all gonna have to laugh at her.
Don't laugh at me.
If you don't mind, if you are joining, I can ask a few questions. That's
Sure.
obvious.
Yeah. No.
Fine.
Go ahead. I get it. You
Okay.
want to make sure I'm up to stuff or something, right? Like the
No,
leg
just-
is like nervously doing that up and down motion, like nervous about passing whatever little mini exam you're about to give her to go into the group.
Oh, we can have a duel
No!
between the two new members.
Stop
Come on.
trying to kill the
Come on.
Hey,
Alright,
hey, whatever
The
you do,
winner
she's like
stays, the loser
Wait,
dies.
hold on. She's 14, right? Like 16 or 14? I forgot.
16. I didn't say her age, but she's 16.
Yeah, is the 16-year-old level 10?
This happens, yeah. This happens.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
It depends on class, but Freaky knows some things. This happens.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, she's a fighter, so it happens.
Child soldiers.
Okay. But first off, what is your name? What is your name?
Right, I probably should have started with that. My name is Awen.
It's
Awen Lunarex.
Awen Lunarex. Okay,
That's like
nice to meet you, Miss Analax. How do you spell your last name? Your first last name?
Lunarex, like the moon. Luna. You could just call me
Lunarex.
Luna if that's easier, or A, or you know, whatever works.
God damn it, Moon.
Whatever works.
Wow.
God damn
Your
it.
name is you're part of the moon. I can tell.
Yeah,
I can tell I'm gonna like you already.
thanks. It's actually my mom's last name. She really liked it, so she told my dad it was either the last name stays or I don't. At least that's what she said.
Oh. Interesting. Well, okay. Next question. How old are you?
Too much. Oh, I'm
No.
I'm
Oh, there's your-
7. I'm 18.
That's crazy.
Okay.
This is
18 you are. Just gonna write that down. Yes, he's believing your lie. He's not even inciting.
And she's
Okay.
like she even did that whole I'm 18.
Alright, since you're 18, do you wanna have a little drinks to calm your a bit twitchy nerves? What do you want? Coffee? Tea? Or just a regular water?
Actually, if you want, I can get us some tea. Just putting her bag down, she takes out the alchemy jug.
Oh.
I can actually make a bunch of hot tea out of this. I actually really like it. I'm glad I bought this thing when I did. Not that I knew what it did, but I knew it was pretty cool. I
Oh,
probably
cool.
shouldn't make
You
choices
have a-
not cool, but hey, they worked out. Anyways, I can get hot tea out of this thing. It's really good. You want to try some?
Yeah,
She
sure.
will-
You got it.
She'll
Get an
pull
alchemy
2
jug.
mugs out of her bag. And while her bag is open, you can see she has cooking supplies in there. Like, she has the cooking utensils kit.
Guys,
Oh.
we were finding that Blackbriar mead when she was 13. Fucking infant.
That's crazy.
Are you a cook perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, I can cook.
But can she cook better than
Oh, how awesome.
Well, she's at least
Skelly can cook
proficient in
too.
cooking, so. Or she's in proficient with the cooking utensils, so.
Wow, not even expertise. Kiss.
Huh.
Fuck you. Oh, expertise at 16. Got it. But I guess you guys know her as 18 because he's going to tell you she's 18. You have no reason to doubt that quite yet.
Yep.
Anyways. But, yeah, I cook. It's a good way to, save money when you're, instead of going to the inn or you're going to buy food, just, try to kill something, make up something on your own, eat grass.
Eat grass? No.
Just trying to save money.
Just quietly sneaks that in. Eat grass.
So she
Let's see.
poured the hot tea for both you and her with the mugs and puts the jug back into the bag.
She's fully aware that you can live off of mayonnaise. Like exactly how long you can live off of mayonnaise.
Well, she didn't tell you yet, but she can get honey out of that thing too. But right now it's stuck in tea for today because she chose tea.
It's like a running D&D like meme post of with an alchemy jug, you can actually have like up to 4 weeks of rations before scurvy sets in by eating just the mayonnaise for the whole party.
Well, she got it for the honey.
Yep.
Wait, she got a cat?
That's nice.
No, not that honey.
Cat.
Damn it. Good one.
Where did you get our cat? Why do you have a cat?
Anyways,
You steal.
Your other questions?
Oh my god,
yeah.
we need a party of tabaxis that are called the alchemy jug.
Why would they be called that?
One is called honey, one is called mayonnaise, one is called wine.
No. It just has to be the wild pussycats.
Which one of us is Josie?
Dibs on mayonnaise from the jar.
Mayonnaise from the jar.
Anyways.
Mayo.
By the way, I would like to remind you guys, you're in a hallway.
I figured there was like a chair or something in the hallway we were sitting in, but it's like
I thought we were.
William.
I thought we were in like the cafeteria. Or something.
We are
So it's like-
a bunch of fucking weirdos armed to the teeth. Everyone is staring at us
But yes.
anyway, it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
No, they left you in a hallway and told you this is your quarters, and
I
if
thought he
you
was
need,
wandering around.
yeah,
But
kind
we can
of.
just fix that. Like, we might be in the way here. You want to go sit somewhere out of the way so we don't bother somebody?
Oh,
Go into one of the rooms.
Let's see. Do you have your own room?
Of course I do. But why don't we go to yours? Can't decide whether or not going to a random stranger's room or going to her room is the better option.
Okay.
Orin has multiple sexual offense in the past.
Okay.
What?
Anyways.
I mean, he is
No,
a man of the
I don't.
clergy.
I don't.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, first, can we go to your room and then continue this line of questioning?
Sure, I guess. So I
To
guess
be
we-
to
I
be
should-
to be
Shall we
fair,
do the apartment members?
I'm sorry.
Do I share the room with the other members of the other party? Party?
There are a group of rooms, probably around like 10 or 15, but like the rooms are not assigned. It's just that each room holds 2 people. So you can room with whoever you want.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Depends on how long is this after we arrive? Is this right when we arrive? Or...
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
So Fortune and Salem would both still be gone.
Or still be there, because Fortune would want to set up in her room before she says,
How the fuck do we keep track of... How the fuck do we keep track of time?
We're underwater. We ask a druid.
No.
Ask
There's
someone
bells.
to feed mind feet.
Okay.
There's bells.
Alright. There's like a Big Ben in the middle of town.
And they're like clocks. Clocks exist in this world.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not
Or-
just like everywhere, I don't think.
I don't have watches on me.
Orion has like 6 of them.
Yeah, he likes playing with them.
Fortune
And they're
could
broken.
hold a watch.
I
I
mean, they're
sold
right
all
one
my
time a
watches.
day.
It's a,
A
It's a
broken
new
clock
hobby.
a broken clock is correct twice a day. Yeah.
unless that clock is broken in such a way so that it's not actually broken.
No.
It's just wrong. So it's never right.
So it's just set to the wrong time.
Yeah.
Anyways, going out and about, Fortune and Salem would both be able to see that there are, there does seem to be some sort of artificial light. Like there is a light in this, like above the city to simulate like sunlight. But yeah, you guys would head to one of the rooms and continue the conversation. Is Skelly joining in?
Where is
Yeah.
Skelly?
He's probably in a room as well.
Yeah.
Are you an actual walking skeleton?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you ask that in?
No, I'm asking you personally so I know how to respond.
Kelly will come out of the room.
But yeah, she's like, so more questions? What you got?
Oh, yes, okay. Put down your bags first. Let's put down bags first. Alright. Next question. What kind of style do you use when you're fighting? Are you like the spellcaster? Are you a monk? I see that you have a bunch of weapons and a bit of armor, so I can infer that you're good at them.
Yeah, you see it's a battle axe on her back. Oh, I'm barbarian.
Ooh, Salem brings up a question.
You're a barbarian? Oh. That's what barbarians be so small.
I may look small, and just because I'm a girl, trust me, I outpaced a lot of the boys back in my village.
Nice, okay.
I was required to by law, or they would execute me.
How about grab your axe. Give me your best shot.
Oh, what was that?
Grab
Give me
your
your best
axe
shot.
and give me your best shot.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Goes right for your head.
Don't worry.
Are you sure? Are we allowed to even do that in here?
Are you really sure that is a good idea? The last time Salem tried something like that, we had to wait while the authorities came to slaughter us.
Yes, perhaps.
That's not how it happened.
Perhaps
She's willing to do it. She's desperate to be with somebody's group because she's nervous about being alone, but she just does want to make sure she hurts you, that you're not going to
a
go,
more
I can't
official
believe you'd actually do that.
sparring area would be
Don't worry.
appropriate.
I am a. Alright. We can do it in a bit of more open space, but I'm a cleric. I can handle myself.
By the way, this very pale, very tired-looking, like, pacey man has been just hovering this whole time.
Oh yeah, and he's Duran. He's the brother of one of our party members.
That was more
He's tagging
exciting
along.
because I might creep her out, but okay. It is good to meet you, mon cher.
Hi. Hello. I did not see you there.
Duran, have you seen where the others went?
Well, the skeleton is looking at the rooms. I believe Salom is over there. Saris said something about the kitchen. I've been standing here.
Okay. Do you wanna go check other places out, or do you wanna just stay in the room?
Looks around at this place. It would be best that I lock myself in my quarters and not leave.
Oh, okay. Good for you. Okay. Let's see. Where's Skelly? Where's Mr. Skeleton?
Yeah,
He's
Astra.
exactly where he was before.
Oh, he's hovering with Duran. They're both just hovering creepily.
Oh, wait, are they
Oh,
both
didn't
at
know.
the door?
He has
Are
been completely and utterly silent, so no one has noticed him.
Yeah, is he also at the door with Duran?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, so let's see. It'll probably take her a couple seconds to realize.
The two creepy goth psionics stand next to each other.
Yeah, the thing is, you're less creepy next to these skeletons, so it's a moment of
Fair.
recognizing what's behind you. Behind you.
This ain't no peep show. Get the fuck off.
There's a skeleton.
I am aware.
It's not attack.
Are you unsettled by my appearance? You hear in your head.
What?
You also hear
Calm
the
down,
bunch
miss.
of hearing voices.
Duran, Mr. Skeleton, not scare a new party member. She's very jumpy.
Oh, it's
He will-
Wait, they're the part. They're the part.
He will look at you and my apology. I did not mean to startle you.
I'm less a member so much as a increasingly reluctant tag-along.
Okay.
The skeleton is a part of
she-
a member.
During that initial thing, she had jumped up from her seat and kind of backed up, but now trying to calm herself down, she brings the chair back and sits, holds her tea, which is slightly shaky in her hand, but still drinking it.
Would it be more comforting if I laid down my bow?
William, quick question.
Yes.
Are there cooking stations within these rooms?
Small ones, yes.
Fortune does start to come out of the room. How would I be supposed to do anything with such a tiny stove and no space to... Oh! What is this?
Oh, and this here is Fortune, our reliable artificer.
Next
This
to
is-
the
What's
skeleton.
Ryan, the
Nick-
unreliable one?
I mean, he's gone.
He's not here.
Yeah.
He's not here, and he has a and
She was-
he's more well known for the gun.
Yeah, Fortune's in
Knowing
her
that
usual
this is
dress skin.
supposed to be a safe place in terms of no one's going to just go on a murder hobo spree, those seeing the tiefling, she's raised amongst humans mostly, so
Has
seeing
never
new
seen-
races to her
Yeah.
can be interesting, but that's just a full-on fucking skeleton, so of course that one freaked her out.
So one's a skeleton, the other's a full-on skeleton next to what basically looks like a full-on fucking fiend.
Again, it's making her nervous as fuck, but she's not ready to jump out because again, the other one's literally missing skin.
So there's
Yeah.
one who's halfway there, one's all the way there, the other one's a fiend.
So she just-
Fortune has particularly strong infernal blood, so yeah, most people would have heard or seen tieflings that look mostly human. Heard of or seen them.
Which is also why she was raised against most humans, so this is more new sights to her, but seeing as your party member and she's kind of sort of desperate, like,
Easily
Hi.
mistaken for a cambion, basically.
hi, I'm Awen, Lunarex. I'm here interviewing to join your party.
Because Fortune was the first person in the family to suffer that, because basically when you make an infernal pact, your bloodline can become cursed, and there's a random chance that a tiefling will emerge from it.
RNG, random numbers game.
Yep, there's RNG. Duran's the older brother, and he, succeeded on that, or I guess failed on that first dice roll, whichever way you want to look at it.
And if they stopped at him, there would be no tieflings.
Yep, Fortune would never have been born, because Marco and the set stopped fucking after she came out.
But anyways,
What a cock one.
I'm Awen Lunarex. I'm interviewing to join your team. I hear you have a vacancy.
We have had
Yeah.
two very sudden
How the fuck did
vacancies
she hear that?
from
Orin
Orin.
told
You
her.
told me.
Oh, I guess I wasn't there.
No, you're not.
Well, I am Fortune of Clan Steel Veins. It is very good to meet you. You wanted to be interviewed.
He was asking me questions, so I thought this was an interview.
Alright, Orin, what are her
Awesome.
qualifications?
Oh, I'm just showing her around right now. I've asked her name,
Or wait,
her
did Sal...
age.
Go
No,
ahead.
it was Aaron.
Hmm?
Aaron was asking quick questions too.
I am, yeah.
Sal's gone.
Yes, he's gone. I don't know where he is, apparently.
No, I was trying to
I
figure
don't-
out the question. Carry on.
Okay. And also I'm just trying to see if she's prepared for the fight. Prepared for the fight and adventure. So I guess
If
we're
we wish to
trying
test,
to go a open area.
if we
or
wish to test her,
skill-
may I
or
propose
skill.
a duel, perhaps?
what?
Are you sure?
Wait, what was
Yeah,
being
are
said?
you
There's two
sure?
people at once. I didn't understand what's being asked.
He said, might I suggest a duel?
I'm alright with that. Just I can hit pretty hard. Just a forewarning.
Oh shit! If it's
I'll be on the
bludgeoning, I'm
side.
fucked.
Yeah.
I'll be on the side, ready for any medical support. So don't hurt each other too hard, please.
I do not believe I am capable of doing that much damage. Which I'm mainly I am primarily an ambusher.
Okay.
All right.
What's anyway?
I wish Salem was here to battle her.
We should probably find like a training area, and I could show you what I do.
We have a
Yes,
cook
that would
off.
be wise.
Alright, Mr. Skeleton and Owen, come with me. Let's see if we can find an open area for you two to, I guess, test skills out.
You know what,
Test the
William?
skills out.
Yes.
Will Fortune be able to find twice the amount of listed ingredients?
Oh my god.
Please, yes, cook off for fucking food wars and this shit.
No, this is more about, like,
Oh yeah.
we're getting new people, so Fortune's original plan of one-on-one dinner with her brother to talk things out is becoming, maybe it would be better if I wasn't alone. And she might just
Oh
cook
yeah.
dinner for the
Fortune.
Yes, you
Um,
would be able to find double the amount.
group. Okay, cool.
Alright. Also, yeah, Fortune. This may be only applied to you, me, and I guess Duran, but she can cook. So if we wanted, so I'm sure we can try her foods out. I wanna see it on
Yeah.
taste.
All you need is double the recipe because 4 out of the 6 people in the party
I know.
or in the group eat. That's so funny.
Well,
One drinks motor oil, and one drinks life.
Oh yeah, I have to do that.
okay, yeah, are you using my undead severance?
Yes.
Or- Oh, okay, yeah, you need to kill something every once in a while or you'll fall asleep and never wake up again.
Yep.
Well, correction. When a living thing comes, like, within 30 feet of you, you'll wake up for 1 minute, but still.
Imagine
So,
like
at-
heat on in the ground. He'll just be fucked.
At some point, I'm going to ask if there's a place where I can hunt.
You go to the local butcher shop and ask if you could put the animals down yourself. They give you such a fucking look.
Do you have to be the one to do the death blow, or is it?
You have to be...
Or can you just be nearby something that dies?
See, I left that kind of vague. I think it's when you kill something, so I think it's you have to land the death blow.
I would think the death blow because it kind of initiates that you took that life, therefore I take that energy from you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be the death blow because it's basically...
Yeah, because there are some creatures who do just have to be near something that dies.
I'm gonna say it does have to be the death blow because the skeletal variant is a variant of the other one, which is ghoulish, where you have to eat the body. That's
Fair
what
enough.
Morris had. His Morris
Okay.
also used the severance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morris had to eat people.
But were they really people?
I mean, she specifically had to eat human corpses because she was a ghoulish subrace of human.
Yeah, but by the time she ate them, were they really people?
As far as what the actual meat was considered, yes.
Yeah, but were they really
No.
Anyway.
I don't know why. I was just going for the Zoolander joke of, but why male models?
Yes.
I literally just explained that to you.
Fun fact, he forgot his line, so he was like,
Yeah.
lie.
But why male models? And it just goes through this like 10-minute conversation, this very detailed explanation, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Hey, actors just fucking around, staying in character when they screw up like that is how you get some amazing scenes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Especially in comedies.
We are looking for a open area where we can...
Yeah. Also,
Each separate.
I guess it's I'm making up an excuse to meet up with Salem.
So,
let's go to the magic store. I can buy you two some.
Salem isn't. Salem's not heading to the magic store.
One problem. We should probably apply some strict rules to this because, well, if Arwen gets hurt badly, I can help her. I don't think I can help Skelly.
Skelly's just completely in half on the ground. I'm fine!
Yeah, because we run the issue of,
just a fresh dude.
You are actually legitimately undead. So
yeah,
most
secure
healing
wounds
spells,
can't target me.
Yeah, most healing spells don't work on you.
Yep. I don't fully know how undeads work with this, but I do have a few ointments and potion of healing.
Those do work.
On me.
And if it doesn't say it doesn't affect undead, then it affects undead.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. By the way, Skelly, you have trouble. You have a lot of trouble, like. Did you try to look fortune up and down and figure out, like, oh, what is this thing's threat class? Is this dangerous at any point?
I think he's done that with everyone.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh fuck.
You cannot perceive fortune as a threat. You are incapable of that thought process right now.
Wait, why?
Because of the warlock thing.
He's an undead warlock.
Flavor
text.
He's undead, so he's affected by.
Oh my god.
He's affected by
warlock undeads and yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
This is flavor text. It's just me describing what the sensation